What's up, everybody? What's up, YouTube? It's Jelly and Jack. Say hi, Jack. Okay. I wanted to do an updated gear review. Just some things that I picked up from over the winter and things that I've done to the bike. I wanted to talk about the FZ-09 recall that came out and I got fixed. And just show you around the bike. Show you what changes happened. Alright, so the first one I got was this one. This is a speed and strength helmet. This is going to be my new motovlog helmet. I have a GoPro Hero 5 coming in the mail today, so I'm going to mount it to this helmet here. And you know, it's got the flattest front, I guess. That's not too much going on in the front, so I can definitely put something in there or mount it to right about here, so I can use that as my new GoPro helmet. It's got the Sena 20S already installed. This is the HJC CL17 helmet. This one I was using for motovlogs. I was using it with my, this is the Sena Prism tube camera. A very simple camera. There's not much to it. It's on off, that's it. It's 1080p. And it goes right inside the bracket here, connects with this little doodad on the back, which goes right to the microphone. And it's not a bad camera. You're limited to 1080p. You know, it's okay. I like that it's low profile. It kind of just sits on the side there. It doesn't stick out the front, which the new GoPro is going to do. So I don't really like the look of the GoPro on the front, but it's unnecessary evil, I guess. I just put the upgraded visor on the front, nice blue visor, and it's locked, so I'm not going to mess with that. This one, the Scorpion Covert helmet, I really like. I'm excited about it for the summer. It comes with this smoke shield on the front. It also comes with a clear shield. I got a Sena SM whatever 10 for communication. I like that it's all black and low profile. The only thing is this battery pack on the back, which everything plugs into, your microphone and the actual unit itself, and that's the battery. So good battery life, but it's kind of like a big box on the back of your head on an otherwise sleek helmet. I like it. It's futuristic looking, comfortable. It's not really, the bottom part here is not really DOT rated as far as impact. It's a soft rubber, you can see as I flex it, and it comes off. This whole bottom part comes off and turns into like just a normal helmet. I do like face protection just from things being kicked up by cars and what have you. The shield here is retractable, so it retracts up in the top. Easy to replace the shield when you want to go ahead and put the clear one on, which I never do. Yeah, nice. I replaced the cheek pads in it, got bigger cheek pads just to give myself more room in the front. I did that with all three of these, just because I don't want it really tight on my face. It's not loose by any means, but I don't like it, you know, pushing my face in. Normal, just brow vent here. This little raised area, it's not raised very much, but a little raised area is what allows the shield to go up into the helmet. My new favorite. Summertime. This is a great helmet. It's got non-closable vents, so you can't really close it, but not really good for winter, but summer it's going to be great. I'm never going to take this off, the bottom part, just because it looks stupid without it. Doesn't look as futuristic, nice, cool helmet. Awesome. Love it. Jackets. This one here is the Speed Metal... No, I'm sorry. This is the AGV Sport, I got it written down here, Sniper Jacket. This was my new winter jacket. It's super warm, but only one season of riding. I mean, it's got a super duper liner in it. You know, it's waterproof. It's got all the normal protection you got in the shoulders, forearms, back. Great winter jacket, comfortable, blue, fits the bike. This is my new favorite. It's kind of got that trucker style denim jacket. It's actually called the Speed and Strength Dogs of War textile jacket. Good for the summer. There's not really too much to it. It's got a nice, liner in here, lets the air go through. No pockets in the inside, which I like to put my phone in there. I'm not going to put it up here. It's got normal zippers for the pockets. What's good about this jacket is every one that's sold, they donate money to bring dogs that are in war home and find them families. So, I don't know. It's kind of weird having SS on the bottom. It's kind of like I'm a Nazi, but... and then you got a nice patch over here. But really comfortable. I think it looks great. Love that jacket. Cool in the summer. It had a zippered hood on top, which I just unzipped because I would never use it, and it just flops and behind me as I'm riding. So, but yeah, it's my new favorite go-to summertime jacket. It's got all the padding, shoulders, forearms, back, shoulders, and nice back protector there. So the last thing I got is these Speed and Strength gloves. They're like $35. These are the second pair that I bought just to have a backup. These are the best, cheapest gloves I've found. Comfortable, cool in the hands, lots of air, nice knuckle protector. And that's about it for the new gear. And now let's go take a look at the bike. Over the winter, I did a couple different upgrades to the bike, which I'm really excited about. The first is these LED turn signals. The ones that I had on there, they didn't really show up too well. And I noticed that people were not really seeing them as I was driving around. They're speed metal LED turn signals. They stick out a little bit farther than the old ones did. Just for a little more visibility. In the very back, right here, you can actually see them as they're blinking, so you know they're on. Sometimes you glance down and you forget the turn signal's on, and you can see that they're blinking out in the front. So that was the one that I thought was most important, just because people need to see your turn signals, and that definitely helps a little more. I replaced my TomTom Rider GPS with this Garmin Zumo. I don't know, that little line above the U makes it seem like I should be saying it different, but I say Zumo. I like this one a little bit better. It's a little smaller, a little sleeker. It's got a couple of different features and doodads that are a little better than the Rider, in my opinion. It's worked out well. I've got it on this nice sturdy little stand there that it came with, and it's very responsive. And overall, good GPS. The maps are updated a little bit sooner than the TomTom was. In fact, I just got a notice today that the TomTom has an update. But this one, they're updated several times a year, whereas the TomTom seemed like it was, maybe once a year, if that. And things change. You stop for a gas station, and the gas station's been closed for years, and the TomTom was not updated. This one updated more often. Now, with this, I did buy, those measure the tire pressure, and you just screw them on and then sync them with the GPS. It monitors your tire pressure, and if you start having low pressure or high pressure, it goes ahead and gives you a notice right on the GPS, which I like. I've got it on the front and the back. They take tiny round batteries, so I bought a bunch on Amazon. They do seem to go through batteries pretty quick. In fact, the one was dead as soon as I plugged it in. It gave me a low battery warning, so if you're thinking about something like that, go ahead and pick up some extra batteries. I replaced the headlight. You can see it in there. I went ahead and put an LED headlight and LED side lights. So I had the original amber side lights in there, and it looked weird with the super white headlight. See if I can get it to go on here. So you can see the side lights there. I replaced those with the white. This was a super easy install. It took me a couple of minutes. It's just a matter of taking this off and then turning it, popping it out, put the new bulb in. These side lights were super easy. You just really unplug them and plug in the new ones. You can see the turn signals are a little bit brighter than the other ones. Definitely easier to see. Definitely a little bit brighter than they were. People seem to see them a lot better. You can see from the back, from your perspective, riding, you can see them blinking from the back, which is great. So you see I just got a notification here, tire pressure low. So I'm going to go ahead and have to stop at the gas station and get that fixed. So you can see super bright white LED headlight. Haven't taken it out at night, but if I do, I shouldn't have any problem. Main reason for this, I was happy with the original headlight. The reason for this was just for visibility, just so people could see me. When you hit the high beams, it just generally dumps a bunch more light in there. Light's rated for 20,000 hours. I have like 2 backups just in case. So as you can see, no problem there. It's like the sun coming at you, so the car should be able to see you. Got them on Amazon, I believe. The other thing that I did on this side while we're over here is I put in the Denali mini sound bomb. This is a air horn. It sounds like a car horn. It doesn't sound like a scooter anymore like the old one did. It was super easy to install. 1 screw, 2 little wires there. You just plug in, unplug the old one, plug the new one in, and now no more little beep beep Roadrunner sound. This is a lot louder. Let's see if we can hurt our eardrums here. They'll hear you coming now. I added this speed metal gel pad to my gel channel seat because I wasn't happy at the fact that I was still on an angle. My, kept sliding forward, which was the original problem that I had with the original seat to begin with. So this gel seat pad kind of bumps up this area here, my butt's here, so it's a lot flatter, a lot more comfortable. The seat itself is comfortable, but I still had the sliding issue. This little pad, which just basically goes around the seat with Velcro, helps tremendously. Very happy with that. As to how it looks, I don't care. The Akrapovic exhaust, I'll be doing a full review on coming up. It was by request, so I'll be doing that this week. Now let's talk about the recall. This one, this is an FZ-09 2016. The recall basically was these brackets, okay? And when they were installed, they didn't put enough locking agent on the screws themselves. So over time, through vibration, these could come loose and eventually pop off if you weren't paying attention. There was also some kind of painting issue that they had a problem with, which could lead to abrasion, which could lead, it was just a problem. So the solution is new brackets and new bolts. It took about a half hour. I got the notice in the mail, drove over to DHY Motorsports in Deptford, New Jersey, and within a half an hour they popped the new ones on, and I was good to go. If you have a 2000, I think it's 15, 16, maybe 17, FZ-09, you'll get a notice if you haven't already that these brackets need to be replaced. Something you don't want to mess with. These things coming loose, and then your handlebars, that's where they're connected. So you don't want to mess around. If you get the notice, just go and get it replaced. You guys know I have a Scorpio Ride GPS system built in. I got a phone call actually from them stating that my firmware was out of date, and I needed to be on the phone with them and call them to get the firmware updated. I tried to do it through the app. It wasn't working. You actually have to be standing next to your bike to get the firmware update. The firmware that I had on this was so out of date, and I was having constant problems with connection issues. It wasn't connecting, it wasn't tracking rides. After a day of unplugging the whole unit, powering it down, plugging it back in, it would reconnect, and then all of a sudden it wouldn't work again. The final straw was it just stopped working altogether. It wasn't connecting at all. You know, you're paying $12 a month to have this thing monitoring your location, and it wasn't doing that. So the guy that I was talking to had me run through a bunch of things that he needed to do on his end, and things that I needed to do on my end to actually push the firmware to the unit over cellular. So once that was done, I've had zero problems. If you have I don't know why that just happened. Okay, so if you have a Scorpio Ride GPS, the update will not be over the air. They need to physically be in front of their computer and you be next to your bike to get the update. Fixes all the communications issues and things that were of general problem with that. One of my other complaints that I had for this GPS was the proximity sensor, and fixed the proximity sensor, everything. Fixed every problem that I had with this. It tracks every single ride. They were great to talk to on the phone. It took maybe 15 minutes, and that was it. And that's the update from the off season. Looking forward to the spring. It's warm today. I'm going to go for a little ride. I'm not going to do another vlog today until I get the GoPro Hero 5 installed on the helmet, and looks like tomorrow I'll be doing the Akrapovic exhaust review, and looking forward to a good summer season of riding. So thanks, guys. If you are not subscribed, please click the subscribe button if you like this video. Please click like. More videos to come at a faster pace now that the warm weather is here. And on behalf of myself and Jack inside, thanks for watching, and catch you guys later.